What's up? TechNick here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm sure you guys have noticed I'm actually in front of the camera. That is pretty rare on the channel. It will be happening more often as we go forward. That's besides the point for today's video. It's a bit of a special feature since we're going to be focusing on something that I've been waiting for so anxiously, and that is indeed my silver play button award from YouTube. Yes, they've finally sent it to me, so I'm super excited to unbox that here on the channel today. And after that, we're going to be doing a mini tour of the studio here behind the scenes of TechNick. And lastly, we're going to be jumping into a Q&A, which I recently posted about on my YouTube and Instagram pages. Super excited for that one. This is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. So here it is, guys. My YouTube Silver Play Button Award. It has been a long time coming for this award, but it is finally here, and it's time to open it up. Probably help if I had a knife. Here goes nothing. Really wish I had a bigger knife. That's more like it. After finally getting the box open, we're welcomed to the letter from the CEO. The most I'm taking from this letter is that 1 million subscribers may seem like a long way off right now, but you're closer than you think. Such great words. Thanks for that, Susan. And now getting to the play button itself, we get some extra goodies in the box. And unwrapping it here, we get this wonderful suede finish at the back and places to plug it onto the wall. Unfortunately, no volume rocker and power button on the side of this device. Here is the play button. It looks really gorgeous. We have this mirror finish in the center over there. The silver play button is of course awarded to you when you reach 100,000 subscribers. It is made of 92% nickel, 5% carbon and 2.5% zinc with traces of other metals in it. I'm just happy my name is slapped on it and it looks absolutely fantastic. Let's move on to the studio tour over here, what you guys have all been waiting for, and one of my most requested videos. I'm going to show you guys my gear as well. First up, we have the Panasonic Lumix GH5, my recently bought camera. It is quite expensive, but it does a superb job, and I have paired it with the Sigma lens 18 to 35mm, and we also have a Rode NT USB studio microphone. I usually have this on a stand by my desk for voiceovers, and in order to see a second screen for my camera, I have an AOC 32-inch 4K monitor. We're also using a straight up rod camera stand here. And moving on to my actual PC, I have an Intel Core i9 processing chip with 32 gigs of RAM, a ROG Strix motherboard, and a Seasonic 1000 modular power supply. And I also have the MSI GeForce RTX 2080 Ti X Trio graphics card. I'd love to upgrade to the new RTX 30 series. That's gonna have to wait. Moving on up, besides my friend Mr. Yoda here, I use a SteelSeries Siberia 800 wireless headset when I am doing video editing, and for those pleasurable times, I have an Xbox Elite wireless controller. For my hands to get nice and comfy, I am pairing it with the Logitech MX Master 3. It is an absolutely incredible mouse. I definitely recommend it, and the Logitech Craft Advanced wireless keyboard as well for any of you editor fanboys out there. Of course, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which we'll get to in more detail a little later, and my main monitor is an Acer Predator 43-inch 4K monitor with 144 Hz refresh rate. That is the stand my NT USB microphone is usually on. My secondary monitor is also 43 inches 4K, though limited to 60 Hz. Also have a secondary machine over here, that being the Dell G7 17-inch 144 Hz laptop, which comes paired with an i7, 32 gigs of RAM, and a crazy price tag I needed for extra work while my videos are processing on my main PC. I also use my Sony WH-1000 headphones when on the road, as well as the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Of course, my wife also needs a space in the studio over here, so I've set her up over here with a Microsoft Surface 2, and I need something to write down on, so of course TechNick has a massive whiteboard and a basketball hoop over here for those times of being bored in the studio. I also have a place in my cupboard over here to pop all my phones in, as well as other smartphone accessories and devices. Well, that is pretty much a wrap for the studio tour. Hopefully I get a bigger space soon. Let's move on to the Q&As. Abid Zaga, what is your age? 26, and your full name? My full name is Nicholas Montague Brazer. Boy Lover asked me why my English is so good. He asked if I'm Chinese or if I moved here. Well, I can tell you guys that I'm South African. I moved to China 2.5 years ago for a work opportunity. So did my wife. She came and taught here. Game Bug Review. Are you living in China for tech only? No, I'm not. I probably wouldn't be living here still if my wife didn't have to work here. So she's working here. She's supporting me through my YouTube career while I'm supporting her while she's doing other work here. Venkata asked me what my motto is for doing things. My motto is everything happens for a reason. I know that this is extremely subjective, but I truly do believe it. If certain things didn't happen in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I truly believe that everything in life happens for a reason. And if you're ever down in the dumps, remember that whatever you're going through right now had to happen to make you a better person one day. Esports Highlights asked me which watch I wear. I'm currently wearing and have been for the last year the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. I like the frameless design of it. I'm not really sure if I can say this guy's first name on camera, but his last name is JIAN, and he asked me what phone I use as my daily driver. I buy so many phones, but what phone do I personally use? As of right now, it is the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I'm sure many of you guys actually knew that before, but as a tech influencer, I don't like to stick around on a phone too much. When I get my Note series phone, I'm not gonna lie, I use it for longer than any other phone I ever used. I'm a huge sucker for the S Pen. So whenever a new Note comes out, I use it for about 6 to 7 months as my main phone with the new iPhone on the side. As soon as it drops, I was using the Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra for a bit. And before that, I used the OnePlus 8 Pro for an extremely long time, longer than I've ever used a OnePlus device. I hope that answers your question. But yeah, as for right now, Note 20 Ultra. Aditya Raj, what is your dream smartphone that doesn't even exist? This is a really tough question, and I'd actually like to get more in depth with this in the future. But all I could say is a completely bezel-less front with no curbs. The sensors on the screen pick up and know that your palms are there so it doesn't interfere with the smartphone. A hidden camera, of course, underneath the display. No camera bump at the back with one single camera that has good enough artificial intelligence inside of it like you've seen on previous Google Pixel phones, which can do everything, which can change the aperture and focus and zoom without losing quality. No buttons around a phone, which is 100% sealed, waterproofed, and has no pressure issues when going seriously deep into something like an ocean. The speakers come through the vibration motors inside of the phone, and I hope that in the future everything that you put your phone on wirelessly charges your phone. And I would love for the phone to be metal as well as has wireless charging. I'm not sure if they can get around that one. I really do miss the old school OnePlus devices with the metal back. Julie Naker asked me what software I use for editing videos. I do indeed use Adobe Premiere Pro CC. I can say that it has its fair share of problems, but the features that are packed in Premiere Pro as a video editor are essential to what I do. Sujan Kandor asked me what my motivation was to start a tech channel. Al Nargad asked when I started my channel, as well as if I got advice from anyone else. And Question Database asked me which tech influencers inspired me and motivated me to start up a tech channel. I think that all of these comments are kind of combined in a way. I started my tech channel honestly in 2016. I posted like 2 or 3 videos. I went completely quiet because I was doing completely different things back home in South Africa. And 2 years later, almost 2.5 years later, when I was in China, I decided to purchase some phones since they were relatively cheap here in China and do some videos and see if I could get back into it, because I've loved tech and smartphones since I was a little kid. Tech influencers that motivated me to start up a tech channel. Well, for one, MKBHD definitely had a big impact in me starting a tech channel. I think he's really great with what he does. He's so calm, cool, and relaxed. He gives his honest thoughts and opinions. Aaron from Mr. Who's the Boss, I think he does an absolutely superb job. I started following him well before he hit his gold play button with 1 million subscribers. I really like his style. He's taken the tech channel game on YouTube to a completely different level. And lastly, Zach from Jerry Rig Everything. The way that he takes apart phones and just, it's like a rag doll. It means nothing to him. I loved it for that reason at the start. And someone else actually asked me if I have a personal relationship with Zach. I actually don't. I bought a camera a couple of weeks back and I saw that on his channel, he was using the same camera. So I thought I'd shoot him an email, and I've been chaining emails with him, helping me with the camera. So no, we don't have a personal relationship, but he is an extremely nice guy to reach out to a smaller YouTuber such as myself to help me with something such as improving my tech channel. And no one gave me advice on my channel when I started back in 2016, 2018, and full time at the start of 2020. No one gave me advice. Of course, Google was my friend, just doing some raw research on the best equipment to use, the upcoming phones, confidence in YouTube. No one specifically helped me, but I didn't do it all on my own. Lee Clock Gaming asked me why I decided to start a tech channel on YouTube when there are so many competitors out there with so many subs. Well, the answer to this is pretty simple. I think every influencer on YouTube, whether it's tech or something else, is completely different. I thought that I could offer something to the table that's different from what they do. GGH, your YouTube name. You asked me why I don't upload videos more frequently on YouTube, why I don't incorporate things such as tech news and upload, I guess, 2-3 times a day. Well, the main reason for this is because A, I'm not the tech news guy. I want to test out the actual product. Maybe I'll get into it one day, I guess. B, I favor quality over quantity. So I would rather spend more time on one video than less time on 5. That's just my personal preference. It's got me where I am today. It's worked so far and hopefully it continues to do so going forward. Techie Flicker asked me how I managed to buy so many smartphones when I wasn't big on YouTube. I worked full-time and YouTube was a side job. I would work on YouTube throughout the evenings and I would take the money from my main job to buy smartphones in order to create YouTube videos on those phones. As soon as I started doing YouTube full-time, I got some companies that would send me phones. I still buy a majority of my phones right now. Someone else asked me what I do with my phones when I'm done with them. Well, I actually have to sell them. If I don't sell them, I can't get enough money to buy the next great device. Mohan Akari asked me how I feel when I get less views on a video. This one is pretty simple. I enjoy the video myself, and I know that one day these videos will all do really well, and for those that don't, at least I still reached out to those who still watch the video. Dishonor D, you've been a loyal subscriber to me for ages now, so I decided to leave your comments until the very end. How did you get to a point of being a successful tech YouTuber, and did moving to China help you with it? Moving to China did help me with it. China is the tech hub of the world, you know. Shenzhen, the one city here, is literally the Silicon Valley of China, so it's really easy to get phones. It's good to get them at good prices. They come really fast. So that definitely helped me with my tech channel. How did I get so successful? Well, it's kind of just trial and error. You got to try what works, and if it doesn't work, scrap it, try something else. Just keep going at it until you find the right mixture. I try learn from all the videos that I do that actually do well, learn from those and apply it again and improve it even more. I plan to continue what I'm doing right now, improve every day to the last day, as well as improve every video to the last video, and hopefully I'll hit heights that I've never seen before. Well, that pretty much wraps up the special feature video for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I did making it. For those newcomers out there, make sure that you don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is TechNick, and I'll see you in the next one. There should be some end screens coming up now. I'm not sure where they are. They should pretty much be around here. Let's hope. Are you guys still there? I'll see you in the next one, like I said.